Hello trainers, Ganeto here and welcome to another video, this time on Great League Go Battle League. We're gonna have a team that it is gonna follow a theme. We're gonna have the theme of object-like Pokemon, so having a coffin-like Pokemon, like not the coffin but this Cofagrigus. We're gonna also have a foot trap Pokemon like the Stunfisk, and of course the U.F.O, the spaceship Pokemon, which is clearly an object. Some people believe it exists, some people do not, but anyways, a U.F.O object-like Pokemon, the Magnezone. So let's see how crazy this team can be, because it applies a lot of pressure to the opponent. Some heavy hitting moves like the Shadow Ball from Cofagrigus, Earthquake from Stunfisk, and anything else from Magnezone. Because as you're seeing, we are not running Mirror Shot, we're gonna play it as a complete and full closer with Flash Cannon and Wild Charge. So I'm pretty excited for this video. This is a very nice idea to use a team like this, and I have to thank a subscriber of this channel, who is popping up with his comment on your screen right now. So you're seeing that they suggested this team, and we're just gonna go ahead and implement this idea into this video. So against Altaria, I'm pretty sure I can farm down here, but we lag a lot. I lost track of the Drango breeds. I don't know what happened. I think it was my connection over here. Look at that, we're just gonna get destroyed even by this Sky Attack because Magnezone is extremely glassy, but hopefully we can still farm down, and now Altaria is out of the way. Waiting for the next Pokemon, there we'll try to go here for the catch on that Registeel. Of course we have to throw anyway, so down goes Registeel, and now we have one more for the Drapion. However, this is not gonna be enough to finish off the Drapion, and we're gonna use our Cofagrigus to completely farm down here, because I'm pretty sure they cannot reach to a charge attack fairly fast. So crunch is imminent. Okay, we're just gonna use a shield and gonna grab this victory, since we can safely farm down. Into the next one, everyone, and we're facing a Wobbuffet up on the lead. A pretty cool lead, to be honest, because we wall it down, and Wobbuffet is not a threat to anything right now, since it is very bulky, much like this Chansey Excel, but also doesn't do enough work offensively. Another lag here. I don't know when and where I missed all those bubbles for the Earthquake, but it happened. So anyways, we're just gonna take the shield out of them. A crunch is imminent. We do not care at all, because we still have some time to go for multiple battle choices here, since we can go for that Rock Slide and eventually farm them down before they go for anything else. I decided to shield here because I want to maintain my Cofagrigus over that Wobbuffet, and now at the back there is gonna be a Flyer, which is just gonna get destroyed down by our electric type, because Magnezone has one single job on this meta: destroy down the wall range and of course all the Flyers. Into the next one now, against an Araquanid up on the lead. Normally a very good lead, and they have a Steelix. At first I was like, okay, you know what, this is just a joke, okay, we can overfarm at the point that we have a lot of energy, swap out to our Stunfisk, but I misplay this by a lot, because I underestimate my opponent, and that was a complete mistake, because now we'll go in with my Stunfisk and try to do some solid work against them. We would go here for that Earthquake, and we could have done this much earlier into the fight, because they're charging up to that Earthquake of theirs, and I did not want to spend another shield for my Pokemon. So at the back there is gonna be a Stunfisk, so we have to go here for the Earthquake. They're gonna go for another move right here. This time I think they're gonna go for the Earthquake of their own, so we have to block, and hopefully we can bait and still reach to an Earthquake once again. Let's see if that can work. So here comes the Rock Slide. I'm expecting the shield. That was a very good play, but they were pretty much higher than us on energy, so down we go on the Earthquake, and now we have to come in with Cofagrigus. Things aren't looking that well for us, because Stunfisk has to be taken out of the way, otherwise my Magnezone will stand no chance at all. So that's why you do not see a lot of Steel and Electric types other than the usual stuff on Great League, because of those ground types which can just destroy them down. So at the back, of course, they have the leader Pokemon that was up on the lead. They switched out up because we had the Wash type, yeah, that thing, and we're just gonna go ahead with the Wild Charge. Wild Charge might be enough to finish off after the debuff, and I say might because they can survive with 1 HP. However, we can take this move and still survive a couple of mud shots to reach to that Flash Cannon, which is gonna deal neutral but lethal damage to them. Oh, not very effective damage, not neutral. Anyways, my bad. We're gonna have another great lead here against Deoxys, and if you're wondering, okay Ganeto, you only have good leads, well, stay tuned till the end because it only gets worse from here. We're gonna go right now in with our Magnezone following their Walrein switch. We're gonna overfarm just a little bit and then fire off a move because they were getting super close to an Earthquake, and me spending a shield here was not the optimal scenario for me, so I'm just gonna go for another Wild Charge before getting farmed down by this Deoxys. Good news here is now that I can come in with my Cofagrigus and farm all that energy. Let's see how they react to that, because we have the time to go for the farm down and also tank all those moves and rely with my 2 shields on the Stunfisk to finish off the job. If they have a fighter, we still have the time to go for some moves with our Cofagrigus, but there is gonna be just an Alola Ninetales, meaning that we can wall it down with our Steel Ground Pokemon, and now we're gonna go ahead into the next one. I did not see the lead. I think it was gonna be a Deoxys, I'm not sure, but anyways, they have a switch into the Registeel. We're gonna follow with our Foot Trap here, and now we have quite what it takes to finish them off, the Earthquake. This is gonna be the key. They're gonna use a shield, and I'm just gonna do the same here because I have a feeling I can start using some really smart plays here. Here comes now another Earthquake from my part. I'm expecting another shield, to be honest, but let's see how they react to that. Yeah, another shield. Now they will try to farm us down because I have 1 shield, and most of the times I like that my Magnezone can finish off the job. I decided to use it, but that was a mistake, okay? Perhaps I should have gotten to my shield for the end game because of Magnezone, and Magnezone with energy and the shield up can absolutely throw down anything. I mean it, anything. You're gonna see in a while. So we're gonna take out this Deoxys, down it goes, and now I'm expecting the Registeel to return. With the Registeel coming in, I'm pretty sure I can go now for that Shadow Ball, dealing some nice damage back to this Pokemon, and because they have to throw a move here, otherwise they cannot do anything else, I'm expecting my Cofagrigus to go down. With Cofagrigus out of the way, I can just go ahead and use a Shadow Ball. Oh my goodness, what did just happen? Yeah, I was kinda out-tracked here. Did they go for a Focus Blast? Anyways, that happened. And we're gonna go in now with Magnezone because there is gonna be just a Walrein at the back, and we're gonna take the victory. Okay, I outplayed even myself here, or did my opponent do that? Anyways, a very bad lead, the worst possible lead against a Sableye. We have to take our Pokemon out of there, and they have a fighter with the switch in. Hard counter up on the lead, hard counter at the back. Hopefully though we can take a shield here because we can survive that Mud Bomb despite the fact that it does so much damage, and now we're getting farmed down. Another good thing here is that we can go in with Cofagrigus and start farming down. This coffin-like Pokemon from the ancient Egyptian pharaoh is gonna do so much work against them because at this point we can take one more move, a Mud Bomb I believe, so we can still farm down and leave out of here with 100 energy. With that amount of energy we can still threat this Sableye. And because my Pokemon is kinda bulky, it can take those Shadow Claws. So let's go with the Shadow Ball number 1, let's see how they react to that, and they're gonna block. This is absolutely awesome. They're gonna try and catch the Shadow Ball on that Azumarill. What a very good play that they almost did there. So we have to block here because that was almost at the point that they had a Hydro Pump. I did not want to risk that, and I had 2 shields anyway. So here comes the Wild Charge, down goes that Water type, the Azumarill, and the Sableye will just melt to our Wild Charge. However, it can still hold up because it might be heavily invested on those Excels, and we're gonna leave it at a point that we can simply shield here and use our final move, the Shadow Ball, to finish off this Sableye into a very close match with a very bad lead, very bad switch, but we still managed to win the entire thing. A Trevenant upon the lead into the next one, and this is not gonna be an easy feat because this Pokemon can carry the move Shadow Ball, which can win any CMP out there. Hopefully though we got Dark Pulse, and for the next move, if they go for the Shadow Ball, we can outspeed. However, they go for the Seed Bomb, the bait. What a good play they did over there, and right now we will try to go for another move. They're gonna outspeed us here, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna let it go. It is gonna be a Seed Bomb. We are already at the Dark Pulse, we're gonna press it, but they make an amazing catch on that Walrein, absorbing the move, and also that Trevenant now is gonna be a problem for the end game. If I did not do that, perhaps I could have gotten to my move for the end game, but anyways, Magnezone is gonna come in, gonna go with Wild Charge, finish off the Walrein before they reach to that Earthquake, but it's gonna be a double water team, and this Swampert now is gonna do so much work against my Magnezone. If they want to, they can even farm down, and we also have a Stunfisk. This is a very bad situation for me, because not only Walrein almost did some solid work, but also this Swampert is just gonna go to town with that amazing moveset that it has, completely walling down my backline. They have the Trevenant coming in, things aren't looking that well for me, so I have to go ahead and overfarm, but they're gonna use this Seed Bomb. They also have a shield, so we're just gonna bail out of there and gonna accept this defeat. Into the next one now, with an Empoleon on the lead. Not the best lead, to be honest, because it can still threat a lot our Cofagrigus, our coffin-like Pokemon, and we're just gonna go to town here after their 8th waterfall to the Dark Pulse, and I'm expecting a shield, to be honest, so that's why I go for the Dark Pulse. We have the time to go for the Shadow Ball. Are we gonna grab 2 shields here, trainers? And boom! Yes, we are. So down are the 2 shields of my opponent, and I'm just gonna rely on the fact that I have a Magnezone, because Zionic made a team sometime at the past with Empoleon, Alola Ninetales, and Mandibuzz. I believe this was the line. I was like, if they have this line, then my Magnezone with energy can go pretty well against anything at the back, so they're gonna bring just that Trevenant. We're gonna nuke it with the Flash Cannon, are you kidding me? And now we can go in with that Stunfisk, accept the move, the Shadow Ball, and completely farm down. Perhaps they had something like a Mandibuzz, a Flyer, or even a Ninetales, so we're gonna take this victory, trainers. What a crazy match, what was that? Into the next one now, against a Skuntank up on the lead. We might do not very effective damage, but they also do not very effective damage with those poison jabs, but they have access to crunch, so this is gonna be a very bad matchup for us, meaning that we have to switch out to our safe switch, which is gonna be the Foot Trap. So Foot Trap here, or the Poké Trap as I like to say it, is gonna grab not only the shield but also the entire energy that this Swampert is gonna have, and we're just gonna come back into the fight with our Cofagrigus. They go for the Earthquake. That was a very smart play, and now we have to go for the Shadow Ball. It is gonna connect, and now my Magnezone has to do some solid work here. Hopefully they do not seal the move, because not everyone is expecting a mirror, actually a Flash Cannon, because they're expecting a mirror shot from a Magnezone. Straight for that Flash Cannon. Let's it together, trainers, and boom! Oh my goodness, down goes the Grass type against our Magnezone. They did not expect that, and now we have to start shielding. All we have to do here is to go for a double Wild Charge. I am hopefully positive that we can absolutely outspeed here. Here comes the Wild Charge. It is not gonna be a CMP, and right now we're gonna grab this victory, because Wild Charge is gonna hit like a truck whatever they might have. So down goes this Pokemon, and now we're expecting the final match to emerge against a weird lead to the Stunfisk. I prefer to encounter that ground type up on the lead with this team, because Cofagrigus can still do solid work against any ground type out there, and my backline can still struggle even against the mirror with the Stunfisk, because I have 0 in attack, and that can hurt. So here comes now a move. I'm most probably gonna take it here, no reason at all to block. It's gonna be an Earthquake though, what a huge play, and I'm just gonna overfarm at the point I will cause another CMP happen. So here comes the Dark Pulse. They are gonna block, and I'm like, you know what, just bring it on. I don't care at this point. I can come in with my Stunfisk and farm you down. I cannot go in with my Spark U.F.O Pokemon, because Magnezone is not gonna do enough damage, and most probably it's gonna get hit by a move eventually. So they have at the back this Trevenant, and we have to rely on Magnezone on closing the match in the end. So here comes now this Rock Slide for the second time. It is not gonna take a shield, but it's gonna put that low the Trevenant that we can safely farm it down with our Magnezone. I'm expecting a Shadow Ball here, but they hit us with a Seed Bomb, and we can still reach the move. So here comes now my Rock Slide. Let's see what you have at the back. It is gonna be an Azumarill, and that is all, trainers. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying till the end. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, because it really means a lot, and we're getting closer and closer every single day to the 2000 subscriber mark. Thank you for watching, trainers. I hope to see you all into the next one. Until then, stay safe everyone. Choo choo choo.